We live with it. We should be live with it. I'll record it. Should be able to. Okay. Should be good. Again, this is kind of like a last minute thing. This is a last minute thing. I mean, I don't mind. It's still gonna be a fun challenge. I'm still excited for the challenge. Just things came up, man. Really things just came up. And not just like with not with the community, but more of just like life came up. And so I don't want to hear like, oh, why isn't Twix up? I can't get Twix up today. All right, I can't. So we can't get Twix up. The cool Moody, how we doing? Dark Star, what's good? How we doing? Foot Coco Zones, how we doing? Wait a minute, are you playing Halo? I am not. I gotta freaking change the thumbnail. You're absolutely right. I do have that done. I do at least have that done. So that in on itself should relatively be quick. Yep. And then should be a whole thing. Okay, should be good. Should be decent anyway. Just gotta wait a few minutes. But yeah, bro, it's been quite the last 24 hours. Let's just put it to you that way. Sivhos, how we doing? Got some Sivhos in the chat. Welcome in. I hope I said your name right. Hello there. I just want to say I love Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Well, I appreciate you for being here because we are doing a fighting type Nuzlocke. I'm actually super excited for it because we did do it a while ago and we relatively just never like beat it. We lost actually. We lost the fighting type Nuzlocke. So this is kind of our chance to kind of redeem ourselves here. This is a chance to relatively redeem ourselves. And so yeah, see, like, dude, so I mean, I hope you guys still enjoy. I mean, fighting type Nuzlocke. I just haven't really had a whole lot of time to prepare. You know what I mean? So it's like you're gonna probably just see mostly cutscenes right now, unfortunately. Like that's just what it is. You know, that's just what it is. Again, it's just these Saturdays and Sundays, man. Like, I want to really appreciate my Saturday and Sundays, bro, but it sucks, you know? At least right now. I mean, it will get better, you know? As time goes on, my Saturdays and Sundays will be better. They will be better. You can't have every day, all right? Unfortunately, you know, you can't get every day to where, you know, you have something go right, you know what I mean? Something always just has to hit the fan. And the only problem is right now is just that, like, when shit hits the fan like that, it's like, you know, what do? You know, like I had that experience last night, man. Like something was relatively out of my control and I was just like, this sucks, man. Another jab at the fighting type Nuzlocke. Yep. Another jab. I gotta try to see if I can beat it, man. I really want to see if I can beat it. I believe I can. Believe that I can. Let me just make sure that this is centered. Either that or I'm not centered. That's what it is. One of the two. I don't even know anymore, bro. But yeah, I still got to get my videos done for today, so that way you guys have 5 shorts a day. I'm almost done. It's just like I was, again, had this whole plan in my mind. From, you know, last night going into this morning, but you know, yeah, just stuff happened, bro, and I was just like, thankfully nothing with family or nothing like that. It's really just like, it was just work, bro. I was like, dude, this is buns. And you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Like, that's all it is. Okay, so fighting time Nuzlocke. You want me to prep some stuff for you with mons? You cannot. get at the current moment? Yes. I mean, it's gonna take me a while to get them. More so because I won't have any time today leading into... I won't have any time today leading into, I won't have any time today leading into Monday, so... you could definitely prep some for me for sure. It's just that it's gonna take me a minute. So right now this is gonna be straight fighting time Nuzlocke. It's mostly trying to just get through cutscenes and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't mind the cutscenes, you know. I really don't mind the cutscenes because maybe today just might be just a chill live stream, you know, unless I really want to go into options and then, you know, get rid of it, which I could. Okay, there we go. Then me and Bubbles are gonna get some of the starters and other DLC mods. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Because there is a lot. Oh, as my starter? That would be tough. As my starter too? Yeah, I would love to start with Infernape for sure. You know, I would love to start with... Again, I just did not have time, bro. I just did not have time, man. I mean, it's all good. You know, but at least we do get something right here. Quaquavel. You know, at least it does turn into water fighting, so I guess beggars can't be choosers. Richie, give me about 4 minutes. I'll breed you a Chimchar. Bro, your starter is a water starter of the base game. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's water fighting. James, how we doing? Got some James in the chat. Look, man. Let's name him Bubs. Bubs. Woo! You know, but yeah, we just gonna chill, we gonna vibe, bro. Fighting time Nuzlocke, let's see if we can beat it. You know, and then we will probably continue like randomizers. I still have quite a bit of like shorts and everything like that for, you know, you know, the 5 shorts a day that we do, so not really tripping too much. But if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys want to see more Pokemon stuff, again, like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel again, because we live stream every single day, and not only that, you guys get 5 shorts a day from me every single day, trying to reach that 10K, man. And we will hit that 10K, man. It's coming soon. It really is, man. So slowly but surely hitting that 10K, man. It's gonna be a sight to see. It really is. I'm good, Steven. I'm good. Thank you though. Thank you though. You know, I already gotta go through like an hour of like cutscenes right now, so I'll get my fighting types. I'll get my fighting types, probably not right away. Could be tomorrow. Again, it really just depends on how much time I have, but you know, just been scrambling. Just been scrambling, bro. Feels so weird just going with the freaking Quaxley right now. Oh my gosh, this is gonna happen a lot. Go for that water gun? I did pick Quaxley. Is there a problem? You do realize that it evolves into a fighting type, right? Okay. Good kills, good kills. Good kills to pay the bills. All I know is that when I go, I don't even... Can I even get another fighting type early? I might be able to get another fighting type early. We'll see. Do I have the DLC in this game? Maybe. I don't know. I have it in my other playthroughs. I'm not really tripping on the DLC. Trying to think of what else can I catch here. You can get a Chimchar, I think, and Kitakami from the professor. Yeah, but like that's like a whole other cutscene and everything. And plus, I don't. Well, I think they might be like level 12 or something like that. So. I don't know. We'll figure it out, man. I'm not really tripping on it. Nah, I'm not really tripping on that. I'm just happy that I get to live stream, man. Richie, it's literally level 1 from an egg. Okay, Steven, it's literally like 30. It's like a 30-minute cutscene that I got to go through. I know what it is. But you want to sit? You want to sit here and just go through that whole thing? Yeah, the mons are at that level. Oh yeah, fair. Ah, bro, I'll be fine, bro. I'll be fine. I already got to go through like an hour cutscene, so that's why I'm like, listen, you gotta plan what you're already planning. You already know what you're getting yourself into. Hey, what starter you pick? I picked Quaxley. Misty, how we doing, guys? I'm Misty Romo in the chat. Welcome in. Quaxley is going to turn into a fighting type, so that's why I did pick the Quaxley. So, just seemed like the best option considering that I need a fighting type on my team. Because this is a fighting type Nuzlocke. This is a fighting type Nuzlocke. If you want it for any of you, go for it. But all I'm saying is it's probably worth doing it off camera. I'll do it off camera then. Yeah, again, it may not be today. Hopefully I can find time today. But I mean, I do have another job after this. I just can't wait to go to church, bro. I need to be praying, bro. I really need to be praying, bro. I need to ask myself for forgiveness, bro, because listen, I have not been the best. But then again, it's okay not to be your best, all right? Because God still loves you. God still loves you, you know. He doesn't expect you to be perfect. But he does, you know, but he wants us to love him. And yeah, I won an argument. Please don't ban me from saying this. What the frick are you talking about? You did not win an argument. I literally just said I'm not gonna frickin' do the Infernape thing. I'm not gonna do the Infernape thing, bro. I just said I'll do it when I do it, like, when I have time. What if I don't have time? Oh, you won the argument. See, this is why I need prayer, bro. This is exactly why I need freaking prayer, bro. We weren't even arguing. I mean, we weren't even, it wasn't even an agreement. It's close enough, Richie. Steven, if you don't just sit there and enjoy the damn stream. I mean, I guess I have to catch it. Do I have to catch it? I think I have to. I guess I have to. I'm not gonna name it anything because there's no point. I'm not gonna put it on my team. Okay, so if you guys are just joining in right now, we're doing a fighting time Nuzlocke. We're trying to make sure if we can win this. Last time I did it, I lost. So I need my payback. I need my run back. This is where I get my run back. So starting off with Quaxley. I need another fighting type. I don't know where to get another fighting type. This early? I mean, I could probably find a Riolu somewhere, just not right now. Because, you know, all freaking stupid cutscenes and shh. But let me put that Lechonk in my freaking box, because I'm not using it. I'm definitely not using this. I refuse to use that. Also, can I like switch my freaking... I need better drip, bro. Okay, I don't care. I'm not gonna use no freaking camera. I just want to switch my drip. This is buns. It's better, I guess. Give me a better hat. Sure. Can I just have no hat? Remove. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got my glasses on too. Sure. There we go. Palmy turns into a fighting type. Ah, see look, that's useful, Steven. That's useful. Thank you. Thank you. That's actually useful. You know, I totally forgot about Palmy. That's an agreement that we could agree on right there. All right? That's a good agreement. I can definitely find myself a Palmy. The biggest thing that I can say right there is just that... The biggest thing I can say right there is just keeping Palmy alive. Palmy being alive is going to be a super, and I mean a super clutch thing. Palmy? Absolutely. Mr. Caleb, how we doing, guys? And Mr. Caleb in the chat. Welcome in. Steven said, also, you went past it. Okay, one thing at a time, Steven. One thing at a time. I still got to get through cutscenes. You're rushing me. Nico, how we doing? Guys, I'm Nico in the chat. Welcome in. I'm doing good, bro. How are you? So I got to be aware of my biggest weaknesses right now. Right now, my biggest weaknesses are fairy, flying, and psychic. Those are probably my biggest weaknesses at the moment. So having Palmy there is super clutch. Now, the biggest question is... Now, the biggest question is that can I keep Palmy alive? Relatively, Palmy is like the biggest electric fighting type that I can get in the game and I'll need like down the line. You know what I mean? Because my biggest mistake is relatively not having Pommy against Larry. Because Larry has all fighting types usually. Shabir, how we doing, guys? I'm Shabir in the chat. Welcome in. Bro, I received a level 100 Mewtwo and Pokemon Black 2. Oh, nice. Nice, bro. Playing Scarlet, I'm planning on replaying as well. I know, I think it's been a minute since I've been to Scarlet and Violet, bro. It has been a minute. It's been quite the minute. Question, Richie, if you did an electric run, would you play Violet just out of curiosity? I mean, is there any difference? Oh, what's the difference? Just because of Koraidon? I wouldn't be able to use Koraidon until the end anyway. I wasn't even really, I only did Scarlet because, like, you know, I already have a save file in Violet. So that's the only reason why I'm doing freaking, I could do Violet. I think I probably could do Violet. Just on, like, my other accounts or whatever. Halfway to our goal. We're halfway to our goal, y'all. We're halfway to our goal, y'all. I just can't wait, bro. I just can't wait, man. Did you get the shiny Koraidon, Miraidon? I did not, no. I think because people were like buying it and I'm like, I'm not gonna pay for a shiny Koraidon or Miraidon. I don't really care that much, bro. Like, people take the fun out of like collecting now. That's the thing. People are taking fun out of collecting. You know, and I'm just like, at this point, I have to be appreciative of what I have, bro. Because a lot of people are just becoming greedy. They're becoming way too greedy, bro. And I'm like, if anything, like, you want to give back to the people that like can't afford it or can't, like, you know, get it without a like a paywall. You know, hopefully I'm able to do that like sometime in the future, man. Like, hopefully God blesses like just this channel so where I can like give back, because honestly I love Pokemon cards, trust me, I do, but it's just like I don't really like need them, you know what I mean? I don't really need them. I don't mind giving them away, you know. I really don't mind giving them away. Like, don't get me wrong, like Pokemon cards are cool and everything like that, but like there's people out there that can't even afford the Pokemon cards right now because they're just being resold, and so like it's kind of messed up. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can open more Pokemon cards in the future, and then maybe I'll just be able to like hand them out and everything. Yeah, 40 bucks is a lot for a shiny. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like 40 bucks like for a shiny. 40 bucks for something that like I could be putting towards like my rent and everything like that. Like, if you have bread, like, go for it. But like you know, when bills start to stack up, and you're like, oh, well, I could have used that 40 to my, you know, to my freaking car insurance. Now I can't pay my car insurance on time. Then it kind of, you know, it kind of like bites you in the butt later on. You feel me? I don't buy Pokemon cards. They're a waste of money, in my opinion. I wouldn't say they're not a waste of money. I wouldn't say that they're a waste of money, because they go up for a lot of money depending on what you get. They could go up for a lot of money. So, I mean, I wouldn't say that. You said a massive difference. There really is not a difference. Massive difference because Koraidon is a fighting type and funny and giggles. There's no, I can't use it till the end. There's really no difference, bro. Not gonna hold you. Level 40? You said level 40? Yeah, still funny and giggles though. Okay. They're definitely not a waste of money, especially if you buy single graded cards. Knowing the value, they're definitely not a waste of money, especially if you buy single graded cards knowing value. That's what I mean, like, listen. I mean, just buy a pack. If you get lucky, you get lucky. You know, I wouldn't say that, but like, there's some people out there that are just, you know, that much fortunate, and it's perfectly fine with me. You know, sometimes you gotta just make do with what you have, bro. You can't be focused on what you don't have. You know, you gotta be grateful for what you do have. Richie, I watched your oldest video that if Naruto can beat Scarlet and Violet, and when do you get that idea? I just keep one franchise separate. Hold on, give me 1 second. I need to get my water. So, are you asking me where did I get that idea? The thing is like, I mean, I was just starting out on YouTube, so it's like, I say you do a can Luffy beat. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I was just starting out like on YouTube when I came up with the idea, and it wasn't a bad idea. I think the idea had like a good concept to it. You know, could have been executed better, of course. Like, I feel like any video that I do, like, it can be executed better. You know, like, and it wasn't like it was a horrible idea either. Like, I actually like the idea because it's something that hasn't been done before. But it, you know, like people are like a few people are doing it now, but like later on down the line, like, I'd probably bring back that series because that's what like I started with, like, the channel and everything. Yeah, fair. It was just cringe when you fought the Akatsuki, which was odd. What are you talking about? Like the second video? Are you talking about the second, like the thumbnail for the second video? I wouldn't say it was cringe. Again, like, I didn't know. I still don't know what I'm freaking doing. Like, don't get it twisted. It's not like, oh well, like he's kind of figured it out now. No, I haven't figured it out now. It's just more of like, you know, it was an idea to where it was pretty unique. You know, like, you don't see regular PokeTubers bringing other anime characters into the Pokemon universe. You don't relatively see that. Try if Dragon Ball all characters can beat all the Pokemon in due time. Like, I'm not gonna sweat it right now. Eventually we will. I feel like it just depends on the certain execution, because I have the idea in my mind. It's just a matter of like how I want to go about posting certain videos like that, right? Like right now. Like, if I was gonna do, let's say if I was gonna do can Luffy beat Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. If I was gonna do that video, knowing what I know now, the execution on that video, like, I wouldn't say it needs to be perfect. I would just say it just needs to be, you know, just viewable for the consumer. You know, just viewable for the consumer. You know, but like, if people love it, then, you know, hopefully they like the video, and we'll probably do another anime character in the future. And then if it's something that they don't like, well then, you know, at least we have another long form content coming out like around that time. You know, I kind of would stack it. My idea of it is just like, I would kind of stack it to where I would have can Luffy beat such and such, but then also have something that's more just Pokemon. You know what I mean? So it could be like a randomized Nuzlocke, long form video, all that kind of stuff. But again, that would have to be that would have to be more of a get an editor kind of feel. You feel me? Guess that's fair. You just want to make the community happy more than yourself. Yes, for sure. You know, because relatively speaking, if I'm gonna do a Luffy video or just any anime character video, it's more of just for myself, because I feel like just doing like a different challenge, that it's just more for like myself at that point. So that's why it's like I would stack it to where it's just like, okay, if you guys want to see Nuzlocke or whatever, like charades, like I'd make a long form video on that, like just like as like a back burner kind of deal. You feel me? Just like in the back, just in case. So I'd stack them. Again, that's more of like when I get like editors, because I feel like eventually I will have to like swallow my pride and be like, yep, we got to get editors. You know? Because I was really thinking about it. Like I think about it like damn near every single day, man. Guys, be honest, who's winning? Luffy Gear 1 pre-time skip, Romance, Dawn, Naruto, Ninetales, Shadow Clone, Just Learn, or Ichigo. I've never seen Bleach, whatever his first power-up is. Oh, you mean doing multiple series at once? And yes, it should be something you wait on. Yeah, that's a I would say, yeah, multiple series at once. So like, say I want to do Luffy beats Scarlet and Violet, you know, but like that video is relatively for myself. Like if it does well, great. I hope people like the video, so that way we can do more stuff like that. But I would say I would have another video like be done like a couple days later, you know. So I post that video, let's say I post that video like on Monday, I would have another video that's more towards like what the people want like a couple days later, 3 days later. You feel me? And then that way they, you know, get something that they more than likely would enjoy. Turkey, how are we doing, guys? I'm Turkey in the chat. Welcome in. Is this modded? This is not modded. This is just a fighting type Nuzlocke. So just doing something relatively a little bit more chill. See if we can get some fighting types like along this journey right here. Question, is the Quaxley named Bubs? Yes, the Quaxley's named Bubs. I think the problem of most of this anime character can beat this Pokemon game with making a team. There's going to be a lot of fighting type characters because people want to see shonen characters. Well, that's why it's like you got to be a little bit creative. Like it can't just be all fighting types. It can't just be all fighting types. So cool, you have to get Rookie. Is Rookie a fighting type? All right then. I'm already looking for people who want to edit for you. One person even asked to be your editor for free. Who? Someone asked me that? Really? I think someone did ask me that. Yeah, I think you're right. I do believe that you're right. Riolu. Yeah. Okay. Now Riolu does make sense, Turkey. Riolu does make sense. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Again, we're gonna be hitting 10K soon, so you guys don't want to miss out. We live stream every single day. I also post 5 shorts a day. So again, we just grinding out here, man. When we hit 10K, man, like just that kind of, you know, just that kind of motion is just one of those things to where it's just like I can't let my foot off the gas. You feel me? I met Riolu. I feel okay. I got you, Turkey. I appreciate you. You know, you could just a Straw Hats playthrough. It would probably work like really well for that. I mean, again, in due time, you know, in due time. The sky, when I say the sky's the limit for Pokemon content, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit, you know, because there's some content that I've done that has done relatively good in the past. Like if you guys like really want to go back to like my old videos or whatever, I did a Gojo playthrough. In Pokemon Sword and Shield. It got relatively 2,000 views. I did a Baki playthrough. Was that in Sword and Shield too, or was that might have been in? No, I think that was in Scarlet and Violet. If you really want to date back, that's if you really want to date back. They have done pretty well in the past. Like when you get like 1,000 or 2,000, especially on a long form content, bro, that's really good. Especially for an idea that you just wasn't expecting like to do well. You know. Now then again, we had like I wouldn't say I had a thumbnail guy, but like I would talk to a thumbnail guy, and you know he would do crazy on those thumbnails. Like he did such a great job. What was the team for Gojo? You know what? I really wish I could remember from the top of my head. I had at least like 9 Pokemon from Gojo's thing. I had at least 9. Oh wait, I can get a Ralts, right? I can get a Ralts. Gallade, right? I can get a Ralts. Ooh, it's got Trace. I'm naming this one Trace. Okay, well, never mind. It's a female? Does it have to be a male? Does it have to be a male in order to get Gallade? Can you guys let me know that? Because I actually don't know. Or I could just look it up. You should name your Pokemon after viewers. If they die, you ban them. Damn, that's crazy. No, I would never do that. It has to be male? Okay. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. So I gotta find me a male Ralts. That was totally unplanned. I forgot about Ralts. It's just a matter of, can I find a male one? It might be in the next town over. I was really just looking for Palmy. Palmy might be in the next town over too. Let me just talk to Nimona. Yeah, because like if I brought, like, I would want to revamp my Naruto series. Like, say we hit like 100k, bro. Say we hit 100k. Wouldn't you want to see a revamped Naruto series? You know, just one video. You know, just one long video of a Naruto series, to where like there's edits, like there's cuts, and like, you know, kind of like dating back to the journey. You guys would want to see that, right? You know? And it would just be nostalgic for me, because I'm like, this is my very first video and I'm bringing it back to like just all the nostalgia, all the journey, you know. And I'd probably make a different team. Maybe I'd probably make a different team, and then you know, kind of just like build in some nostalgia like throughout that journey kind of deal. Richie, no offense, I'm concerned for your old self. What do you mean my old self? What does that even mean? What is that? What does that even mean? Why'd you make a Bluey playthrough? Bluey was popping around that time, bro. Bluey was popping around that time. I thought, again, when you're just starting YouTube, you're just trying stuff out. You never know. And what I've learned is that anything can pop off. Even the ones that you don't expect, they can pop off. They can pop off. Is this you said this is the only way I could find Ralts? I guess. I'll keep looking. I guess I'll try and keep looking. If nothing else, I'll just transfer it over. So, I mean, I just saw somebody's thing. I say do that at 100k, and at 10k start cooking with Richie. Of course, man. The cooking with Richie will come back for sure. It will indeed come back. Okay, I need this one to be male. Come on, baby, give me a male. Come on, bro. Frick. Hey, Chasen, how we doing, guys? Chasen in chat, welcome in. At the current moment, especially if you hit 10k, you should get a single editor, especially with your work schedule. It does not have to be expensive. We got people who want to help. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, Comporter. I'll have to think about that. I will relatively have to think about that for sure. I mean, because down the line, I don't know if I said this before. Yes, they are a rare encounter. The male Roltses are they're rare encounters. Okay, well, let's just try to find a Palmy first. How about that? Let's just try to find a Palmy. Maybe I gotta go back. Maybe I gotta go back. Because for some reason, what you're working on today? So we're doing a Fighting Time Nuzlocke. I gotta get my Mons. And I was kind of scrambling because again, just with work and everything like that, I was not able to relatively be prepared. But this is kind of more of like a chill stream right now, but like we will get into the action, trust. Go back to the lighthouse. Yeah, I gotta go back to the lighthouse. You right. Hey, Pyroball, how we doing, guys? I'm Pyroball in the chat. Welcome in. What are your thoughts on Quaquavel? Fruity. Male Ralts is more rare than female. Gosh, damn. That's all right. So yeah, what I was saying is that also, are you gonna stream Twix today or not? Not today. Again, it is Trace's Twix, so I mean, I would have to ask him for the account and everything like that. I can't at the moment. Again, I've been scrambling, dude. I really have. So, if nothing else, it might be up tomorrow. But for sure, like Tuesday. It just wasn't happening today. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, so, but we'll get it back up. I just do apologize again. Like when I was going about like getting like my whole setup, like again, like I still have to go through like some cutscenes in here, so like that's still like an hour long, you feel me? So most of this live stream is just gonna be like me trying to catch Pokemon and just you know, getting set up for relatively for tomorrow. So you said there's a hill. Is this the hill? It's really just what it is right now, just getting set up. Gallade is tough, bro. I mean, we could run it. We could still run it. Where the frick is this damn Palmy? If I can get it early, that would be super clutch. Man, I thought that was a shiny. I was about to frick. I was gonna freak out. I was really about to freak out. Go through all the cutscenes? Okay, fine. I'll go through all the cutscenes. Ah! Lechonk, get out of my freaking way. I'm gonna lose to Nimona, though. I have to battle Nimona again. I think that was the other reason why I wanted to get my Palmy, at least. Because I know I'm gonna freaking battle Nimona. I might get wiped. So... it's facing out the ocean. So what, down there? I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. There we go. Freaking thing is so little. Riolu's an early encounter as well. I figured we can get like I figured we can get that too. Can I just throw a Pokeball and then it should be good? So yeah, guys, when we hit 10K, I don't know if I would get an editor right away. I'm not sure yet. I'm definitely not sure yet. I mean, I want, trust me, I do want to. The only reason why I say that is just because down the line, it's just like, you know, your boy wants to be able to. Let me see what should I name this? I'll name it Mickey because I need it for the end. I'll name it Mickey. Your boy eventually, like, you know, eventually, you know, not even trying to like be on that like sappy stuff, but like your boy's trying to start a family at some point. You feel me? You know, have kids, have a wife, you know, and it would be wrong of me to kind of neglect like family time, you know? It's not because I don't want to do editing. Like I would love to still keep doing editing, you know, and I still will. I'll still like do like editing and everything. But it's just that you don't want to neglect like, you know, the people that care about you. You know, by just editing your life away. You don't want to neglect them. So, let me do this battle because I need some levels. I do need to try to get some levels here. In the future, what are some of the big projects that you wish you can do which are currently out of reach because it takes more staff? Definitely the anime series one, because that one, you know me, I kind of like to be a little bit creative about my Pokemon series. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great ideas that people have already done, but like, oh, name the next one, Steven. All right, bet. Chasen, thank you so much, guys. W's in the chat for Chasen. W's in the chat for my man Chasen. But no, I would say, what I would say is just like, I would say the anime series because it's kind of different, and I feel like with the right mindset, it could be a good idea to do. So that's what I would say anyway. I would say, like, definitely randomizers. I would still keep doing randomizers. Like, even I love the randomizers, so it's like, you know, I'm glad that the people love the randomizers, but probably doing like a different challenge randomizers. Like, again, like, I like the concept of us doing like, oh, we don't know the typings of like the other Pokemon that are like over on the next thing. Hey, let's go, guys. W's in the chat for chasing. I'll name the next one Turkey Slurpee. All right, W's in the chat for chasing. Thank you so much, Jason. I really do appreciate it. If I can get a Rolts, trust me, if I can get a Rolts, that would be very, very clutch. Trust. You know, if I can get a Rolts here, that's a male. That would be clutch. You know, I'll keep looking for a little bit, but yeah, I should probably get through. Probably should get through the things. Hey, thank you so much. But that third one, gotta drop chasing. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, so I got Steven, I got Turkey Slurpee, and I got chasing. Bet. Yeah, I'll wait for the Rolts. I got you. I got you. I got you. Thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate it. W's in the chat for chasing. 3 dubs. 3 W's. Name me after Riolu. Okay, I will name one after Riolu. I got you on the Riolu. I got you on the Riolu. I'll have Darkstar remind me. Sometimes I can be forgetful, but I should be able to remember that. You know? I should be able to remember that. Because I do want a Riolu. A Riolu would be very, very clutch, especially. Like, I feel like Riolu is just going to be, like, a very, very good Pokemon to have, considering that we're going to be going up against Fairy types. Name me after, I don't know, I'll pick if it'd be cool. You let me know, Steven. You let me know which one you want to be named, bruh. Chasen, do you have any takers? Do you want to be the Rolts, or do you want to be something else? Let me know now. Let a homie know now. But yeah, as I was saying, anime series would be fine. I'm sure there's some other ideas that I can go about it. I was going to do like Pokemon gym leaders run. I was gonna do a Pokemon gym leader run. The only thing with that is just that like I was gonna do it a little bit different, and I've tested this. Don't get me wrong, I have tested this. So what you guys don't know, and what I have never posted, is just that I actually did a Raihan playthrough. In Scarlet and Violet. The only thing was like it was very much impossible. Like it was completely impossible. Like I think it's still like possible, but I just wasn't going through the right mindset in doing that. But like thank you, W YouTuber. Oh, I appreciate it. Okay, I guess if I lose to Nimona, does that count as me losing the run? I should just put that out right now. I am sub. Hey, let's go, guys. W's in the chat for Turkey. W's in the chat for my man Turkey Slurpee. Appreciate you. All the game Pokemon of gym of mine. So you would be really hyped if when we got enough people to join, we do and can Richie beat the Bucket Strikers and all the trainers are based of the viewers with gym leaders are members. I'd be down for that. I would be down for that. I feel like once you get a big enough audience, like once you get like a big enough like subscriber thing, like it really, I want to say it doesn't matter what you post, but I would say like your posting would just be like it's more for like, you know, because you could just you know play Pokemon with some viewers, you know, get some revenue from it, and then call it a day. You know what I mean? You know, and again, that's in due time. Like, again, that's why we work so hard to kind of make that dream a reality. Kind of giving back to the community. What a game, by the way. Turkey Series goated, bro, for real. Hey, we're in the Bucket Strikers. If you're not, then join the Discord. Yes, if you guys are not a part of the Bucket Strikers, join the Discord. James the Catboy, how we doing, guys? I'm James the Catboy in the chat. Welcome in. Where do I need that Rolts, bro. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. Let's be rare. Come on. Hey, come on. Do it for a player. Do it for a player. Let's freaking go. I needed that. Needed it. Oh, needed that. Let me just throw a Pokeball. Or just subscribe. I'm sure Richie won't complain either way. I will not complain. I'm just glad we got it. Bro, yesterday, it was so refreshing seeing you interact with your friends. Andrew is amazing. Trace is a goofball, and we wouldn't be here for you, but it was great. I appreciate it, bro. You know, like, Andrew's the homie. Andrew's definitely the homie. Elliot, how are we doing, guys? I'm Elliot in the chat. Welcome in. Who am I naming the Rolts after? Chasen, you want to be the Rolts? Who wants to be the Rolts? Let me know. YouTube Twix and all that stuff is and should always be for you, in my opinion. You get views and being yourself and have joy in the things you do. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like, listen, like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't mind doing the certain projects that we're doing right now, especially if they're working. It's just that, like, you know, down the line, like, say we get 1 million subscribers. Say we get 1 million subscribers. I would do something that, you know, that I would enjoy doing. Jason said sure. Okay. I would do something that, like, I would do something that I would enjoy, but, like, people would still, like, you know, people still might like it. You just never know. Again, with YouTube, like, it's all over the place. But, like, especially if it's executed well. But I would also do something that you guys would want to do. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that double whammy. You feel me? Like, oh, we got this posted. Like, you know, I want to see if this video does well because I enjoyed it. But then I would also do something that you guys would that you guys enjoy as well, like 3 days prior. So it's like, if I post it like on Monday, like the next video would go up like on Thursday. You know, that kind of deal. So either way, you guys would get like a good video, you know, regardless. You know. Like, we just want to still keep that momentum. Again, we don't want to take our foot off the gas. Don't put Rolts in battle. Has a very low base stat. Will be one shot. Ooh, okay, well. Yeah, Turkey Slurpee wants the Riolu. Okay. Yeah, a double whammy. You know, because it's like double whammy in terms of like, hey, like, let's you know, I'll post a video that I enjoy, like, I don't know, can Luffy beat such and such, and then, you know, you guys probably want to see like a randomizer or something like that, or Pokemon cards, you know, or vice versa. Maybe I want to open Pokemon cards and then like you guys want to see like a different video, like, and we'll do like a poll. We'll obviously like do a poll and everything like that. It's just that, like, for me, like, editing in on itself is like I love it, but it's like, it can be exhausting. It really, really can, you know. I feel like I should get to like level 10 or something like that, bro. If I'm gonna be going up against Nimona, I feel like I should. Yeah, we're not getting a whole lot of levels out of this, are we? These trainers are weak. All right, guys. So what are we thinking? If I lose, I might lose to Nimona. I don't know yet. I still might lose to Nimona. Do you guys think I could beat Nimona? What are your thoughts? If I lose, does that mean the run's over? I think, not speaking for everyone, but I enjoy the streams and videos where you are having fun and you are enjoying. I appreciate it, Comporter. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. You know, but you still got to be in line of like what people want to see and everything like that. There's some, like, again, there's still some like you know, balance in what we're doing. So I'm headed to church. I'll just back in on before our service, but if not, love you guys. Christ and God, love you guys. And verse of the day, Philippians 4:13. Hey, I can do everything in Christ that strengthens me. I love it. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Understandable. It's fine when my grand died. I got you. What's good, Wayphone? How we doing, guys? A Wayphone in the chat. Welcome in. We did hit 20. We hit 20 likes. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, when you are able to smile and laugh and crack jokes, that is when you are at your best, bro. Facts, bro. Yesterday was freaking hilarious, bro. It was freaking hilarious. Do we have this, guys? I don't know if we have this, bro. Do I need to go through like a couple more battles? Maybe I should. Maybe I should battle like these, like. I don't want to lose. I really don't feel like losing today. I really don't feel like losing today. Nah, no sir, no sir. A bounce. Oh shoot. Okay. Hey, Jason, thank you so much, bro, for the. Thank you so much for the gifted, bro. Thank you so much for the dono, bro. Guys, W's in the chat for Chasin, please. W's in the chat for Chasin. Thank you so much, bro, for the $5 donation, bro. Really, it really does mean a lot. It really does, bro. Thank you, bro. I need at least 10, right? I feel like Quaxley at least needs to be 10. Quaxley at least needs to be 10, bro. Like, Pound does a pretty good amount of damage, but like nothing crazy though. Anyway, second question is, what is your opinion, the biggest mistake you have made through your journey through YouTube? This can also be the most embarrassing. My biggest mistake? I don't know what my biggest mistake is. I probably know, I'm just not thinking it right now. My biggest mistake on YouTube. I don't know. I've had a lot of ups and lows, man. I have had quite a bit of ups and lows. I feel like I've had a lot more lows, if anything, bro. I would say like maybe my biggest lows were just like, I don't know, certain videos that I thought did good, but like they didn't do well at all. And again, like you can't always have like a perfect run, you know. And I think my biggest lows was just like, oh, I want this video to do good, and it just doesn't do well. And I think at the time, I think I was just going about my strategy all wrong, you know. At least for me, I think I was going about my strategy all wrong. I still don't know what the frick my strategy is, bro. At this point, I'm like, listen, like, I'm just grateful that we have like the bucket strikers now, like, because I could have quit a long time ago, bro. I could have quit a long time ago, bro, but I was just like, you know, I still stuck through it, through good and bad. And so you know, there's just been a lot of self-doubt. So it's just crazy how far we've come now to get to this point, you feel me? Hope you are okay. Much love for all of the bucket strikers. For the loss of your mom a year ago is still close to our heart. Yeah, seriously, man, for real. I think the final evolution is fighting type. I think I'm gonna Google it. Yes, yes, Quaxley is a final evolution. Yes. I'm in touch with my emotions. Seriously. Yep, we understand. If you can't do it today, take the day. Yes, please take the day, please. Pokey Guy, how we doing, guys? I'm Pokey Guy in the chat. Whoa, man. Hey, what's up, man? We'll be getting Pokemon Champions. It looks a lot of fun. I will be getting Pokemon Champions. Yes, I want to see how it is. Hopefully, it's like relatively. Hopefully, it's just a good game. To where like it's not so dragging, but like I will try it out for sure. What's up, Kenton? How we doing, guys? I'm Kenton in the chat. Welcome in. Remember when wait, hold on. Morning, Richie. Been super busy with work. Got a promotion. Sorry, I haven't been stopping in. It's all good. It's all good. Again, we live stream every single day, so it's all good. Remember when, no offense to Richie, but whenever he was really down that one stream and we all still helped him, and I'm sure it looked the pain. I'm sure it took the pain away from him possibly not making assumptions. Bro, yeah, I mean, listen, like there's been a lot of lows, trust me, like there's been a lot of lows, and it's like You know, I do appreciate it though. You guys do uplift me. You guys like help me out, because it's like again, like sometimes I'm just in my own head about stuff. I'm in my own head about, you know, certain contents, and I'm like, why am I stressing about this? You know what I mean? The Bucket Strikers got me. Yeah, make a tournament with the Bucket Strikers for all of us. Whoever wins gets to... No, that's not how it works. I don't know if that's how it works, Steven. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, bro. When Champions comes out, I will join a call with you and help you through it. I appreciate it, Comporter. Thank you. I will need it. I will indeed need it. Yeah, so... Can I get to level 10 on this? What do you mean fighting type? Yeah, it's the fighting type Nuzlocke, bro. You got a problem with the fighting type Nuzlocke, man? Scarlet and Violet is just modern red and blue. Even the Pokemon are red and blue for the legendaries. Pretty sure Miraidon is purple, but yeah, sure, we'll go with that. What do you think about Pokepia? I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's like, I don't think that's the game for me. Like, if you guys have the time to play it, like, play it. You know, I just don't have relatively the time to, I don't have the time to play it. I haven't touched it, like, in a minute. So what can I do here, man? I need some levels. Your boy needs some levels. Where do I go for... Yeah, it is a grind build game, bro. I mean, it's whatever. Is there any more battles we could do? Like, I might lose to Nemona, bro. I didn't think this through. Might be losing to Nemona. Low key. I might be losing to Nemona. If I'm not careful, I might lose to Nemona. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Already caught up on me. Why is my health low? What am I doing, bro? Oh, bro. Shit. You know, I really should heal my Pokemon, bro. Okay, I should be able to get past the Houndour. I should be able to get past the Houndour, hopefully, maybe. Let's be... Okay, we're good. Okay, I got Wing Attack. Wing Attack's not bad. There's a Riolu. There's also a cliff with Riolu. I mean, I might be able to get on that hill. I mean, we'll see. I'll try to get on that hill. Yeah, but I think it's level 18. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that might be the only downside. I mean, I'll check it out. No, not today. No, they're not here today. Let's see. Yeah, I need to go heal. I really need to try to get past Nemona, bro. Like that's right. Not right now. That's the biggest. That might be the biggest challenge right now. Trying to get past Nemona because I know she has a Palmy. What is my What does my Palmy have? I hope it has a Volt Absorb. I really hope it has Volt Absorb. For the life of me, I hope it has Volt Absorb. I doubt it, but I never checked the ability. Static. Okay, it's not horrible. Okay, third question. What are 3 things you look most towards in your day-to-day life? What are 3 things you look most towards? Have you battled against other players online? I have, yeah. So 3 things that I look more towards through my day-to-day life. I would say, I mean, definitely like just look more towards like what I want to be able to hope to gain in the future. I mean, definitely like in due time, like starting a family, you know, probably paying off my debt. That's something that I look more towards, trying to pay off my debt. Let's see. Probably spending time with more people that you know, that are godly people. You feel me? That are godly people. Because I'm sure some people know, like I'm pretty introverted, if not very, very introverted. So I mean, I don't really be putting my energy out there like that, bro, because I'm just like, you know, I'm kind of I don't know. I think it's just more of like it's like my own mental like kind of blocks me from it sometimes, which is not a good thing, you know, especially when you want to connect with people and all that kind of stuff. So you know, but I mean, listen, I'm only human. Like you know, there's days where I'm like, yeah, like, you know, I don't mind conversing with people, but then there's other days where I'm like, okay, like, get away from me. You know, like that's truly how I feel. I'm just like, I have my days. I'll say that I have my days. It doesn't get Volt Absorb? I guess it didn't. No. You look forward to, so what you do every day, life at the current moment you enjoy to do. Oh, what I enjoy to do? I mean, definitely live stream. Definitely live stream is one of them. I'm not sugarcoating that. Like live streaming. I think what I look forward to the most for sure is just trying to get videos done. Like once I get a video done, I'm like, it's like a weight off my shoulders, bro. I'm like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like I'm done. You know, like that's like it's one of like the best feelings right there. So try climbing with Koraidon so you can get real loot. I'm gonna try, bro. I don't have the climb feature, bro. I don't have Koraidon right now, so I can't even climb in the first place. Richie is married, confirmed. Stop. Richie, we've been over this. If you want to start a family, do you have a girlfriend? Then it's possible. Relax, bro. I'm not. Don't worry about if I have a girlfriend or not, bro. Don't worry about that. Richie's in Paldea. Yeah, it's JP. How we doing, guys? I'm JP in the chat. Welcome in. I'm gonna go back. How do you not have Koraidon? Because I'm trying to get past Nemona. I haven't battled Nemona yet. Can you be patient? What is Nemona's freaking Palmy anyway? I might be able to get past it. Maybe. Maybe just. Level like 6? Are you sure about that? Well, I know Palmy's faster than me, so that would be the other thing. But we'll Oh my gosh, why would it do? Why it keeps doing that? Why? What? How does it do? Why? Why is this in front of me? Why is this in front of me? Hold on, bro. Dude, this is so annoying. What is this? Get this out. How did this even happen? I don't want this. What the f? Get this out of my face, please. Like, I can't even see, like, my chat. What the fudge? No, I don't want to see more. What the frick was that? So dumb. All right, how confident are we right now? Are you playing in 30 60 frames? Dude, I don't freaking know. I don't know. Also, I got some great news. One of the other channels which I am modding for, because for some reason people make me mods without me wanting to adapt a baby. Oh, they made you a mod? That's good. The only thing that that could be scary right now is Terra Palmy killing Quaxley, so I say kill Fuecoco with Quaxley, then swap into Rolter Palmy. What's up, Shari? How we doing, guys? I'm Shari in the chat. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. I mean, okay, I gotta heal first. Let me heal. Yeah, because I gotta kind of go right now, bro. I gotta kind of go and try to beat her right now. I gotta try to beat her right now. I mean, we'll see. We'll see, man. That freaking... Wait, do you have berries? Thunder Wave? I mean, that might be smooth down the line. It's not gonna be smooth, like, against her right now. Alright, let's see if I can get past her, bro. It is not like I love being a mod for, like, 7 channels at the same time. With the good news is that person adopted a baby, which is wonderful. Oh, nice. Good for them. Good for them. Okay, let's see if I can get past this. Praying and hoping right now. Literally just praying and hoping. I mean, a couple of workups should, like, oh hell no, yeah, we might be screwed. If Fuecoco's at level 8, bro, we might be freaking screwed right here, bro. We might be. Low key, we might be. I can't really go for a whole lot of Leers right now, so I mean, try to go for one water gun. Oh my freaking gosh. Ha! Okay. I figured that was gonna hurt a little bit. Palmy's lower level than the starter. I mean, we'll see right here. We'll see right here. I just don't know if my Palmy is going to do well against her Palmy. That I don't know. That I don't know. Oh yeah, it's so much more lower level, bro. It's so much lower level. It's level 9. It is level 9. Yep, so much lower level, bro. So much lower level, bro. Yeah, bro. We're doing just great. We're doing just great, bro. I have a level 7 Palmy, bro. What the fudge, dude? Seriously. What the F? We are cooked. We are so freaking cooked. Level 9 to level 7, bro. We're cooked. I am not gonna spend a whole entire stream doing 1,000 steps. No, absolutely not. Am I really gonna lose Palmy this early, bro? Am I really just gonna lose Palmy this early? Is that what we're gonna do today? Yeah, that's great damage. It's great freaking damage, bro. What am I supposed to do, bro? Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Does this battle count? Does this battle count? Seriously. This is bullcrap. This is so bullcrap, bro. I'm gonna lose. Cause she wants to cheat and just use freaking this crap. I would say this does not count because you do not have access to the world yet in the open world game. So, like, bro, like, I want to say this is super freaking lame because it is. Lame ass. Okay, Steven, that's fine, but I can't bring back the Ralts. Can't bring back the Ralts. Probably can't bring back Bubs either. Ever thought about that? Yeah, this is so freaking lame, I swear. This is like legitimately lame, bro. Oh my freaking gosh. I don't live this, do I? I live. I'm pretty sure it has quick attack though, so I mean, one quick attack right here, I'm cooked. Yep. It's a speed tie. Was it a speed tie? Are we for real? I went first the last time and now so lame, bro. The Bang, how we doing, guys? I'm The Bang in the chat. Welcome in. Because of 30-minute cutscenes? Okay. The run would probably start tomorrow for sure. I hope it doesn't count. Cause that was messed up. No, that was so messed up. Oh, Sander! Sander Leggy, how we doing, guys? With Sander Leggy in the chat, welcome in. The only move it knows is Thundershock. I appreciate it, guys. W's in the chat for Sander. W's in the chat for Sander. Appreciate you. That's love right there. Thank you so much, Sander. I hope I said your name right too. If we roll in over revives, he still has 3 of them because of Sun and Moon randomizer. If we do roll it over, hey. I'll take it. So you gotta just get past this cutscene, so. 4th question, what is your opinion, your greatest achievement? Because we talked about your lowest point. My greatest achievement is I don't know why I'm blanking out on my greatest achievement, bro. Probably like hitting like 5K. Probably hitting 5K subscribers. Like that's always a great achievement, bro. It's a great achievement. I think not even that, like no, hitting like 1 million views like on the channel, like in like a month. Hitting 1 million views on the channel in a month is really good. Editor, how we doing? Got some editor in the chat. Welcome in. Q&A time. I mean, damn near. I mean, I gotta go through all these cutscenes again. So I mean, I gotta go through damn near all these cutscenes. Guess who I am? Bro, I ain't playing this game, bro. You might as well just tell me who I am. You might as well just tell me who you are. Unless anybody else wants to guess. Yeah, but like, I would say like, I think, no, my greatest achievement is definitely one of the shorts hitting like 500,000 views. That was a crazy, and I mean a crazy achievement. Because that's what I looked at that short and I was like, damn, like, this is possible. You know what I mean? Like, I really looked at that short and I was like, damn, this is possible. You know? Like, when it seemed like all was like kind of helpless, when it seemed like all was kind of like going downhill for me, not even going downhill, but like just like questioning myself. I saw that short, bro, 500,000 views on a short, bro. I was like, dude. Like, I still look at it and I'm like, it's crazy. You know, like I literally look at it and it's crazy, bro. So that's probably my biggest achievement, because like I look into the future and I'm like, that's gonna be a good amount of my videos someday. That'll be a good amount of my videos, like long form, short form, it doesn't matter. Like, we're gonna get 500,000 views, if not 1 million views on videos. So that's why I looked at that and I was like, that's my biggest achievement right there. So yeah, so oh, anime lover, what's good, bro? Fair, you're right. I'm gonna ask Richie a question. Richie, what's your shut the frick up, bro. But yeah, I don't really know what my lowest point was. I think it was just, I don't know. I think my lowest point was just one of the long form videos that I did. I feel like that was my lowest point, bro, because it's like, oh, you know what my lowest point was, bro? My lowest point, and this is not shade to like, this is not shade to any editors. This is not shade to any editors, but my lowest point was when I did a video, or like, okay, so backstory to this. What's your most prized possession, digitally or physically? Probably, because I played college basketball, we got 2 conference championship rings, so probably those. I got 2 rings from college basketball, so. No, so my lowest point was, this was a backstory. So basically I talked with this guy and he was like, oh yeah, you're doing YouTube? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing YouTube. He's like, well, you should talk to this guy, you know, he can really give you some pointers in terms of like, video like editing questions or whatever the case may be, like basically like structuring your channel so that way like it's more fluent. And I'm like, okay, yeah, like let me talk to this guy. MJ, how we doing? Got some MJ in the chat. Welcome in. So I talked with this guy. He sent me this other guy's number, and like, you know, he has very professional stuff. Like, you know, we were even on like a Zoom call like with each other, and you know, he was giving me pointers, and he was like asking me like, you know, what do you hope to gain from this? Like, you know, what are you looking to do with this YouTube channel? All that kind of stuff. Like, and he was basically structuring it for me to where he was just like, he was giving me great advice. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, you know, obviously you have to try stuff in order to know if it's gonna work for you, because sometimes you can try stuff and it just doesn't work for you, and that's totally fine. At least you tried it out, you know, and you didn't fail. It's just more of like you had to try it out because you never know, it could help your channel. There's no way you actually said to someone you do YouTube in public. Half of YouTubers don't have the courage to do that. Dude, I don't freaking care. Like, freaking, like, literally, like, at my work, like, people ask me, like, so, like, you know, you do anything else? I'm like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. They're like, oh, no way. Like, they're, like, super happy. They're like, I never met a YouTuber. And then they look at my channel. They're like, oh, my gosh, that's so amazing. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, I post 5 a day. I'm not sure. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'll subscribe, bro. Like, sometimes they'll subscribe, sometimes they won't. But, like, it's like, you asked me. So it's like, I don't just throw out there and be like, hey, guys, I have a YouTube channel. Like, I don't do that, bro. Like, I usually keep it to myself until people ask, because, you know, people see me like damn near every day, and they always wonder, like, damn, like, he works a lot, like, does he even have any free time? And I just like, yeah, but I just do it from a YouTube channel. So what's your work? Yeah, I'm not gonna say that, Typhoon. Yeah, no, I'm not saying what my work is, bro. Like, that's personal. Richie's so nonchalant with it, bro. I just be like chilling, bro, and then people ask me like, yeah, so like, what else do you do? I'm like, oh yeah, I actually do YouTube. They're like, wait, you do YouTube? Like, what kind of content? I'm like, oh, I do Pokemon content. They're like, no way, you do Pokemon content? I'm like, because they would never expect that from me, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I do Pokemon content, man. What are the worst types of people according to you? The worst types of people are just people that are just not prepared, you know? No, that's the worst type of people that are just not prepared, at least at my work, because like, they walk in and I'm like, how are you not prepared? It's like, you knew what you were getting yourself into. Richie, if you could do anything except YouTube, what would you do out of curiosity? I'd probably be an NBA player. Like, if it was possible, an NBA player, a professional basketball player. If it, you know, if I could, you know, again, like, it's a lot of work. Trust, it's still a lot of work, but I've thought about it, and I'm like, I'm good. Okay, so back to my story. Back to my story, guys. Back to my story. What made you decide to make Pokemon content? I'll get to that question again, Typhoon. Just ask me again later. I want to finish the story. So, he was giving me all kinds of pointers, and he was giving me great advice. He's like, hey, like, this is how I look at it. Like, here's like the software that I use. Here's like, you know, you need to build a team, you need to get editors, you know, because it's like, if someone can do it better than you, then why not just invest the money in that person that can do it better than you? And I'm like, you know, you're absolutely right, you know, and like, you know, you got to build a team, you know, because it's like, you want your time back. So, you know, he was giving me all this advice to where it's just like, it would take a lot of weight off my shoulders. And so that's what I did. So for at least for 1 month, I don't know if you guys remember this. I don't even think anybody would remember this. I didn't even know you guys then. You know, like, if I have to be honest, I didn't even know you guys then. Richie would be the next Michael Jordan. I don't know about all that. What was I saying? So, I had an editor. You know, great guy. You know, like, we got an understanding and everything like that, like, of what I was looking for. I had an editor, and he did at least 4 of my videos for me, you know, and I think most of it was on me too, because it's like, I took that advice that the guy was giving me in terms of like, because he was also saying like, you need to do videos that people like understand. You need to go and gravitate to the OG Pokemon players, you know, the ones that haven't played in like years, because their knowledge on Pokemon is so limited. So like, you know, you need to create content that's more of like, oh, like, people know Pikachu, people know Snorlax. So there was 4 videos that I did that was relatively more towards like a broader Pokemon community, like people that didn't even relatively know Pokemon, but like still knew of Pokemon. Like, everybody knows Pikachu, so it's like you would get videos that were more around Pikachu and all that kind of stuff. Okay, let me answer this question. 5th question for me: what is a thing if you can go back in time, want to change it because of the things you know and can do now? Probably become a YouTuber quicker, but then again, I wouldn't want to change anything, because you know, you want to be able to like really because I really did like basketball, and I still do, you know. So I mean, I wouldn't relatively change a thing, but like if I had to, like if I had a choice, I'd probably say be a YouTuber, like earlier. That would just be me. I feel like not being able to use a gimmick in the dumbest Nuzlocke rule. Oh, GMG, how we doing? Got some GMG in the chat. Welcome in. Well, I mean, you guys decide. If I can use terrestrialization, you guys let me know. So back to my story. Didn't mean to get off topic. So there was 4 videos. Those videos, to me, they did horribly. All right, like there was a video. I don't know if you guys remember this. You might have to go back to it. There was a video where I did a reaction to this battle royale thing. And he edited it. I didn't think it was a horrible video, but it just didn't do well. And I feel like that's going back to Comporter's question, like what was your worst moment? That was probably my worst moment, because after those 4 videos, the next video that I edited, it got like 5,000 views from the long form. So I'm like, what's the point of me paying this editor? Because I was paying him at least $90 every video. What's the point of me paying this editor if I can just do it for free? Yeah, it takes up a lot of my time, but I got 5,000 views from it. Then freaking, you know, all of his videos that he did for me. And again, this wasn't on him. Like this was relatively on me, because I don't think I gave him the right. I didn't give him the right format that was working for me. All right. And so, but the videos that he did, it just didn't hit. It didn't even hit altogether. It didn't even hit 1,000 views. So I was like, well, I'm just wasting $90 at that point. So every video, by the way, I'm wasting $90 every video, by the way. So what inspired you to be a YouTuber? What was the goal of yours when you were a kid, or was it another YouTuber that inspired you? What inspired me to do YouTube, again, like my journey in terms of like Still 2023, how are you doing? Got some Still 2023 in the chat. Welcome in. What inspired me to do YouTube basically was like, again, I wanted to have an avenue to where I'll be honest, where I wouldn't say control, but I feel like that's the direction that I'm going with. I wanted to create an avenue to where I had control in terms of like the production of the positivity that I wanted to give out, if that makes sense. Control is not necessarily the right word. I would say more of like, I wanted to create an avenue to where it was more God driven, because most of the avenues that I go into or that I've had experience with, they were just take. Like people would just, you know, take money from you, and they would just like not even bat an eye. Like there was no connection. And that's what I was surrounded by, and I got tired of it. You know, I got tired of people taking advantage of other people. I got tired of people taking advantage of me. You know, and like it's such a grimy thing, because I'm like, we're not even caring about people at this point, bro. You're just so money hungry that you're just brushing off like literally human beings. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where I drew the line, bro. So like that's why I created this YouTube channel, because I wanted to be more selfless. You know, I wanted to be more positive, and like being a YouTuber was not planned. You know, I think God had a plan for me in terms of like he was giving me like certain hints that I was going to be a YouTuber. Like even like when COVID happened, like when I was in college, like one of my, I don't know if I told you guys this story, but like my roommate was like, yeah, you should like actually do some streaming, because I was like, he saw me playing like Naruto Ninja Storm, Ultimate Ninja Storm, and he's like, you're actually really good at this game. Why don't you just like live stream it or like go live? And I'm like, you know what? I have no idea, honestly. You know, and he gave me like some of the things and everything like that, but again, I was just so focused on basketball that like it was the furthest from my mind. But he actually put the pieces in places. He put the piece in place for me to actually, you know, take on, you know, being a YouTuber down the line. And so it was so crazy, because he actually was the one that got me started on YouTube even before I even knew I was going to be a YouTuber. So it was great. It's so crazy how, like, you know, God works in mysterious ways, man. you wanted the creative freedom to I mean, yeah, you know, and I wanted to have that kind of freedom because it's like there was a lot of people that, you know, that turned me down. There was a lot of people that kind of took advantage of me, and I was just like, bro, I'm tired of this, bro. So I created this YouTube Express, like, hey, like, you know, you're loved here. You know, I only want to be able to create good content for you guys, and I'm still inspired to create better content for you guys, you know, and do it in a way to where it's more positive instead of just like, oh yeah, just take. Like if I can make like a video to where it gets like 1 million views and like people like the video, I would want to do that. Like that means people love like the video. Like that means it probably brought joy to the day, I hope, anyway. So I mean, just one of those things. $90 a video from a channel which is still in the early growing stage is honestly a lot, and that advice you have gotten from that guy was wrong from the stage of that channel. You know what I mean? It was wrong, and I didn't know any better. Like I was still in the early stages of my channel. So he's like, yeah, like if you know, you need to gain your time back. So it's like getting an editor right now is like the best thing for you. Like even if like you have to do like DoorDash or whatever to like make extra money, like that's what you have to do. Like then I'm not getting my free time back because I'm doing DoorDash to pay the freaking editor. That's not helping the channel. So it's like, what kind of advice is that? No disrespect to that guy, you know, but it's just like, it just did not work for me. It might work for somebody else. It didn't work for me. Honestly, without God, we all be lost, but he made us find a way which helped Richie people are YouTubers now. For real. Which helped me become a YouTuber. You're absolutely right. Why is the stream lagging a bit for me? I don't know. You know, sometimes it does that. I thought Darkstar was your editor. Darkstar's my moderator. Yeah, so that was probably my worst moment. Like, but no disrespect to that guy. Again, I put it on myself because, for one, I didn't have the bread to pay him, you know. And I even told him, like, listen, like, money's tight right now. I gotta pay bills, you know. So it's like I'm paying $90. I'm paying $90 for this video, and I'm relatively losing money than gaining money. You know what I mean? So that's why I was just like, I might as well bite the bullet. Like, I don't mind editing, especially if I could do it better. So it's like, it is what it is. So I mean, for the longest now, for the longest, that's why I've been super hesitant on getting. I'll be honest, like that's why I've been super hesitant on getting an editor, because it's just like, you know, I have a certain style to where I want it. But it's like, I know down the line, it's like you can't keep it up forever, especially if you want to be able to create a family and be able to, you know, spend time with people that you love. And so that way your production goes even higher, because when you're away from the screen and you don't think about YouTube or whatever the case may be, you actually become a better YouTuber, because, you know, you're not always so succumbed to like being a zombie. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, like you're just going through the motions and like you're just content. Sometimes you gotta get your mind away from YouTube for like a couple of hours or whatever. That's sometimes what it takes. You feel me? I'm working on getting a job so I can get the program to edit, so I can help edit when needs. Oh, I appreciate it, Darkside. I appreciate it. Although he's still probably one of the most important in the Bucket Strikers community. Oh, of course, yeah. What does Bucket Strikers mean? Like, how did you come up with the name? Literally, like in my third video, I just said, let's get some buckets, and I just ran with it. There was no context to it. I was playing Pokemon Unite, and technically you do get buckets in that game, so that's why I was just like, oh, let's get some buckets. And since then, like, it stuck, so. Go to staff room. Richie, I had a question, but it got lost in the chat. If you could collab with someone of your choice from anywhere, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, heck, even from outside of media, who would it be? You know, that's a tough question because I don't know who, because I'm very selective on who I collab with, and it's not because, you know, it's not because I don't want to. It's just more of like, are they God driven? Like, like plain and simple, like, are you a follower of Jesus? Are you a follower of God? Like, listen, like with Trace and Andrew, like those are the homies, like at least I interacted with them. You know what I mean? At least I've interacted with them, like we hung out, like, you know, like we kind of like, we bonded like over things. You feel me? We bond over things, you know? I don't want to just do collabs just to do collabs, even though like that would probably help the channel. I get that. But sometimes it's more about relationships, man. At least I would think. I would like to think it's more about relationships, but then again, I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure out this YouTube thing, bro. It's like the same thing if like, I don't know, like if like a big PokeTuber like hit me up or something like that saying like, hey man, I really like what you're doing, like you know, you think we should collab, like I feel like we should collab or whatever, and I'd be like, you know, like, yeah bro, like, you know, you want to like talk about things, like you want to hang out at least, and it's like, no, let's just collab, bro. Like that would kind of like freak me out a little bit. I'd be like, bro, I don't know you like that, like for real, like I want to at least know what you are outside of here, bro, because that will relatively like determine like, you know, like can we be bros, like can we be cool, like, you know, or is it just like a, you know, or is it just like a business transaction thing? You feel me? So I think God's plan for me is to get a controlling and supporting role in society as a manager, politician, or psychologist because of how I can read people and situations. I feel that. I got you. DaVinci Resolve is a free-to-use editing software, which is really good and honestly easy to use. I have heard that. Yes, I have heard that. Fair, but then again, if you count us using hide and seek as collabs, then basically just subscribers. Hide and seek's kind of different. Hide and seek's kind of different because like that's like with the chat. That's not with like another YouTuber basically. Like MMJT or PM7. Well, again, I don't know them. I love their content. Don't get me wrong. I love MMJT. I love PM7. I just don't know them like, I don't know them as people. I just only know them as a YouTuber. You want to know them as people, bro, because they're still human. Like there's still people at the end of the day, bro. And it's like, you know, if they don't rock with me, then that's totally cool. I have no problem with that. I really don't. What if someone like Infamous Trainer asked to collab? Then yeah, I'd probably do it with Infamous Trainer because we still talk like outside of here. We still talk outside of here. But he's like doing his own thing right now. Like he's getting married. Like bro, like he's literally like, you know, he's literally got a family going on. You feel me? So it's like, you know, you want to be able to respect that. So, but we do talk sometimes outside of here. So like if it had to be somebody, I would say Infamous Trainer would be in line of a collaboration for sure. I'm getting your point. Collaborating with anyone is not right. You should know what kind of person they are IRL. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like even with Infamous Trainer, like I would still want to be able to meet him in person and like, you know, just talk to him like, you know, man to man, like bro to bro, like, you know, see if we vibe, you know, see if we vibe, bro. Ashblade is a YouTuber and streamer as well. I figured, yeah, I definitely figured, but like, again, that was just one of those things where like we were just you know, it was just one of those things where it's just like, hey, I had nothing else like I had to do, so it's like, let's just do hide and seek. So what if you had never met Trace what if you never have met Trace before first time meeting him? He asked to collab with you. If anything, I asked him to collab. If anything, I asked him to collab. He didn't ask me, I asked him. You know, because like I don't remember what the first like thing that we did was. I think we did Fire Red, and I was like, bro, like I have this idea, let's just do 2 meatheads and we try to beat Radical Red, because he loved Pokemon, and he's like, bro, I haven't played these games in like so long. I was just like, you want to join the channel, bro? He's like, yeah, I'll join the channel. You know, plus like Trace just has so much charisma. He really does. Trace has so much charisma because like he'll just like he has a lot of like talks, if that makes sense. You know, like he keeps like the conversations like going kind of deal. You know what I mean? So that's what I love about him. You know, and he's a follower of Christ too. Like literally like when I started one of my jobs, like Trace was the first person that I worked with. I don't think a whole lot of people know that. Trace was the first person that I worked with. And oddly enough, he actually wasn't supposed to be the first person I was supposed to work with. Someone called out and that was my first day like working there. But like he was the one that took their place. And then from there like we kind of just bonded as bros. So it was like God was like speaking like, hey, like, you know, this is actually who you're going to be working with. And like, you know, ever since then, like Trace has been such a homie, bro. Like Trace, like still till this day, like he'll tell people to like subscribe to like the Richie Bus channel, bro. Like he'll tell people, bro, and people will come back to me. They'll be like, yo, like you have a really good friend right there. Like Trace, like actually is like super supportive of your channel. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's the homie, bro. Like Trace has always been helping out, bro. So like Trace is like literally like just, that's the guy right there. And he's like literally a day one, bro. He's literally like just he's so supportive. He really is truly supportive, bro. Richie, what is your greatest fear? First of a person, second of as a YouTuber. What does that mean? I don't think I get that question. I don't know if I got that question. I'll answer that last question, but I gotta go after this because church is actually about to start, and I still haven't gotten through the freaking tutorial. I'll have to do the tutorial like on my off screen, bro. I'll have to do it on my off screen because I really have to get to church. Goku and Vegeta type, bro. That's tough. That's very, very tough. So what is your greatest fear? First. Oh wait, what's your greatest fear as a person, and what's your greatest fear as a YouTuber? I think that's what it was. Okay. I find it funny how the first time I saw Trace, he asked a question, then you like said, oh, that's the homie Steven, I think. Is that what I said? Technically, since Richie loves Orla, doesn't he love their voice actor? What? Yeah, he said, what is your greatest fear as a person? And then Richie Bus channel. I think my greatest fear... Here, let me save this and then I'll answer these questions because I gotta do this on my off time right now. So I think my greatest fear is, as a person, my greatest fear as a person is just getting too comfortable. You know, getting too comfortable because anything can happen. And that's what I realized, like, especially like last night when I was like, man, I'm gonna get these shorts done. I'll be able to get past this freaking tutorial. None of that happened. All right. Like literally what you think you're gonna be able to plan your day, you're not gonna be able to. Life will throw a freaking curveball at you. All right. So my biggest fear is just basically just being stagnant. Like it's being stagnant. And the reason why I say that is just because we go about our daily lives so much to the point where we forget like the things that we already have are a blessing. Because we're not content people, you know. I'm for one at fault of it as well. Like we're always striving for more. We always want to be able to gain more, but then it's just like, how can you even receive more if you're not appreciative of what you have right now, you know? Because some people out there, like, listen, we're richer than what we think. Truthfully, we're richer than what we think. The funny guest, how we doing, guys? One of the funny guests in the chat, welcome in. We are richer than what we think. You know what I mean? There's some people out there like that are going through it, like their health isn't at the best, like, you know, maybe lost a family member or everything like that. Like we are richer than what we think. And you always want to be able to pray for those people because, again, like you always want to be able to pray for those people because it is sad. But that's why it's just like I can't relatively complain as a person, just being like, hey, like I know like my situation doesn't seem like the best right now, but like if this is like the worst thing that's happening to me right now, I still have God in my life. He's still helping me through it. I still have this beautiful life that he has blessed me with because the hardest part's out the way. You know, Jesus Christ died on the cross for us. That's the hardest part. The hardest part's out the way. So for me to be upset, like, oh, this guy like talked back to me, he was being rude and nasty, like my life is so horrible. For me to be like that, bro, for me to be like that, I have no reason to complain. If I have to freaking take punches from someone just trying to be nasty at me, who gives a fuck? All right, like freaking, that's the hardest part's out of the way. You feel me? So that for me just being grateful and just, you know, not being so content. Can we play the game now? I'm about to go, the funny guest. So I mean, that's why I'm just answering one of the boys' questions. But we will live stream again tomorrow, so just stay tuned for that. And as a YouTuber, I guess it would be the same thing, just staying stagnant, like with the YouTube channel, like, you know, it just doesn't grow. I feel like that would be like the same thing. Lynn, how we doing, guys? I'm Lynn in the chat. Welcome in. Look at Richie, man, so inspirational. I appreciate it. Hey, Lynn, I appreciate you for being here, bro. Thank you for being a 6-month member too. I see the badge. But I still enjoy the stream, so yeah. No, you don't have to be Christian, bro. Like we love everybody here. We love everybody, bro. But yeah, I gotta get going because I gotta get to church. So if you guys did enjoy this live stream, I know it wasn't relatively the ideal live stream that we were looking for. Again, I just been going 1,000 miles, bro. I really didn't have time to get past this tutorial, so I do apologize. Hopefully tomorrow it will be better. But if you guys want to be notified of when I do go live, just add us on Discord. It's gonna be Richie08308. That is Richie08308. Just add me on friends, and I'll put you in the Bucket Strikers Discord. Or it's gonna be on the channel page if you want to go there as well. The link will be there. If you guys want to be members, we do have the link in the chat. Don't we have the link in the chat? I guess we don't. All right. Well, we would have the link in the chat, but it's $3 a month, but you get the badges, you get the emojis, and you get extra content from me later on. So if that is something you're interested in, we do have that option. Again, you guys subscribing to the channel is more than enough. I can't thank you guys enough for so much love that you guys give to the channel. I know I'll be back in 30 days. I missed you all. I'll watch regularly after a month. Hey, it's all good. I appreciate you, Lynn. Much love, bro. Thank you for being a Bucket Strikers member, bro. And so, also, if you guys want any products, we do have stuff in Bravely Global and W.com. If you go to Bravely Global, make sure that you get your protein powders, electrolytes, or energy drinks from RichieBusPlays.Bravely Global. And then W.com, make sure you go there, use code RichieBus for 10% off on your order so you can get all the good deals on them energy drinks. And then when I do have it up, if you want to see the full screen of what we do, it will be on Twix. Again, it's on Trace's account, so I have to contact Trace so I can, you know, get the password and everything like that. So we will have it on Twix at Richie Bus and Trace. And then if you guys want to see other short form content, I do post on my other social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Richie Bus Plays. Go check that out. But other than that, thank you guys so much for the Q&A. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Again, it truly is a blessing. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are doing well. I do appreciate you guys. You guys are loved here. So thank you. So stay safe out there. Stay blessed. And as my Lord and Savior says, y'all stay live, and I'll see y'all in the next live stream. Take care, guys.